Hybrid mobile applications are a proposed solution to organisations or companies looking to produce or develop one application that runs on multiple mobile devices, be it an Android, be it an iPhone, be it a Windows phone. So instead of developing 3 different applications for 3 different platforms, you write once in this web layer and then push it up. But this web layer doesn't make available or implement the same security controls or features that the managed code in the native layer does. So as a simple example, things like SSL cert pinning, choice of cipher, all these protection mechanisms are available to prevent man-in-the-middle connections and making sure that web connections are encrypted appropriately. They're not available when you're writing a hybrid application by default. So you lose that security. And that's just one example. There's many more where that's the case. There are people out there looking to attack mobile applications, and I don't think they really care whether it's a hybrid application or whether it's a native application. It depends on what they want to achieve, what their motives are. You can develop it securely, but you need to understand what the attack surface looks like in order to counter that. So, for example, a developer who has been developing iPhone applications or Android applications, you hope would understand the security nuances of that platform. When one of the developers comes in to write a hybrid application, they don't necessarily have that knowledge. So they don't understand the platform security issues. And then when they're writing the web portion is totally different to a traditional web application. So they don't understand those risks. So therefore they've got 2 components that they don't really understand the security elements of. Conversations that I've had with people that have said that they're looking at hybrid applications as a solution, the problems they've listed aren't going to be solved by a hybrid application. And just as an example, some of the common reasons are that they want to reduce development costs. They don't want to pay 3 development teams developing an application for 3 platforms. However, what they fail to understand is that even though they're going to develop a hybrid application that runs on those 3 platforms, it will run differently. And it will need an understanding of those 3 platforms. So you haven't got rid of the need for that expertise. Other ones are for security testers. They'll say that they want to reduce the security testing cost. Instead of testing 3 applications, they can just test 1. However, testing a hybrid application, you still need to test the native components. And you also, it's going to take a lot longer because it's not as easy and the tools aren't as readily available to inspect the web layer. So some of the reasons that they give are fallacies. Some of them just won't become truisms, really. As long as up front those making the decision understand the kind of things I've been talking about. If they come at me with a list of reasons why they want to do something and those reasons aren't valid, then it's not justified. But if they understand every component of it, what the actual reasons for doing it and going forwards with it are, and come up with a way to mitigate those risks, then yeah, it could be totally justifiable.